and again and again. T-O-N and this one again. Another problem. I'm a synagogue and Camisa. Watch it.
In this video, we are going to look at matrices. We are going to define a matrix. We are going to look at how we can determine or state the order of matrices. We are going to add and subtract matrices. We are also going to get the determinant of matrices and also look at how we can get the inverse of matrices. Let us start with number one, the definition of a matrix. What is a matrix? A matrix is an arrangement of numbers or elements in rows and columns. So an arrangement of numbers or elements in rows and columns is called a matrix. What is a row and what is a column? Consider this example of a matrix. Consider a matrix which has elements 2, 3, 4, 2. If you're saying this arrangement of numbers, or if you're saying this matrix 2 and 3 are in one line horizontally, so that is called a row. 4 and 2 are also in one line horizontally, so that is also called a row. So there are 2 rows in this matrix. What about a column? The columns are the vertical lines, the vertical arrangements. So you can see in this matrix 2 and 4. 2 and 4 are in one line vertically. So that is a column. 3 and 2 are also in another line vertical, so that is another column. So this matrix also has 2 columns. Let us look at another example, that is example number 2. Example number 2, we shall have so we have a matrix having elements 1, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2. This matrix has 2 lines horizontally. So the first line is this one, and the second line is this one. So this matrix has 2 lines horizontally. It has 2 rows. We say that it has 2 rows. It also has 3 lines, or the elements are arranged in 3 lines vertically. So we say that the matrix has 3 columns. So this is the first column, that is 1 and 2. The second column is 1 and 3, and the third column is 4 and 2. I hope that you have understood the meaning of a row and the meaning of a column. A row is a horizontal arrangement of numbers. A column is the vertical arrangement of numbers or elements. Let us look at the order of a matrix. Order. Let's look at the order. Order of a matrix. The order of a matrix is defined by the number of rows and columns it has. We shall go straight to an example. So consider this example: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the order of this matrix? We shall first look at the number of rows it has. Then we go to the number of columns it has. Remember in the previous explanation under the introduction to matrices, we were looking at what is a row and what is a column. Now the horizontal lines are called rows, and the vertical lines are called columns. So this matrix, if you can see properly, it has the elements arranged in three horizontal lines. We have 1 and 4, we have 2 and 5, we have 3 and 6. So since the horizontal lines are rows, then this matrix has 3 rows. It has 3 rows. And how many columns? You can now predict that it has 2 columns. The elements are arranged vertically, or are arranged in 2 vertical lines. We have 1, we have 2. So this matrix has 2 columns. So this matrix, therefore, we say that it is a 3 by 2, simply because it has 3 rows and 2 columns. You begin with a row and you end with a column. Let us look at example number 2. Let's look at example number 2. Number 2, we have 1, 1, 2, 1. What is the order of this matrix? This matrix has 2 horizontal lines, 1 and 2. So it has 2 rows. How many vertical lines, or how many columns? It has 1 vertical line and the second vertical line. So it has also 2 vertical lines. So we say that it has 2 columns because of the 2 vertical lines. The vertical lines are columns, the horizontal lines are rows. So this matrix is a 2 by 2 matrix. It is a 2 by 2 matrix. Number 3. Let us go to number 3. Let us go to number 3. Let us look at number 3 and we state the order. Number 3, we have 1, 1, 2. What is the order of this matrix? The order of this matrix, you can state it. It has three horizontal lines. So 1, 2, 3. So we say that it has 3 rows. And how many columns? It has only 1 column. You can see it has only 1 vertical line, 1, 1 and 2. So it only has 1 column. So this matrix is a 3 by 1 matrix. It is a 3 by 1 matrix. Another example. Example, that will be example number 4. You have 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. What is the order of this matrix? This matrix is a 2 by 4 matrix because it has 2 horizontal lines, or 2 rows, 1, 2 and 4 vertical lines. So it here is a 2 by 4 matrix. The vertical lines are 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, the vertical lines are called columns and the horizontal lines are called rows. So it has 2 rows and 4 columns, which is a 2, pronounced as a 2 by 4 matrix. I will look at the last one. I'll look at the last one under the order of a matrix. So that is example number 5. Example number 5. You have this one: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, 1. What is the order of this matrix? This matrix here, this matrix is a 5 by 1 matrix because it has 5 horizontal lines or 5 rows and 1 column. So how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has 5 rows and how many columns? Only one. So it is a 5 by 1 matrix. That is all about the order of a matrix. I hope you have understood how to state the order of any matrix. Let me go to the third for today. That is how we can add and subtract matrices.